Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Darlene and I will do your reading in just a moment. I'm going to go ahead and shuffle the cards and get these ready. I'm going to start the reading by asking what's going on with you, my Scorpios, maybe what you've been through, where you are, and then after that I will ask what's going on with your person. So let's look into this. Hope you all are doing well. And just as a reminder, if you haven't been here before, I'm getting started newly on YouTube. And so every time you interact with one of my videos, it's very important. It helps my channel grow. And it also helps the messages get to others. So thank you. Also, if you haven't subscribed, please do so. When I hit 1,000 subscribers, I will be going live to answer your questions. And I am getting very close, so get on board and be sure you hit that notification bell. And lastly, oops, okay, good. I felt those jumping out. Lastly, what do I want to share? Oh, yes, I have other kinds of readings I do. If you haven't already checked those out, I would be grateful. I also do, pardon me, Scorpio no contact. I do twin flame readings, and I have a long playlist of deceased loved ones. So if you have someone you'd like to hear from, you might want to check that out. I try to do those once or twice a week. All right, let's see. And someone asked me the other day, because I never talk about it in readings. Two more? Okay, thank you. If I do private readings, yes, I do. And that contact information is, you hit that little more button there. It should have that. Just send me an email and I'll give you the details. Okay, whoa, all right. That's more than I was bargaining for, but oh goodness, oh Scorpios. You are in love. Are you thinking about being in love? Let's see, this is a whole lot. Let's see what we got here. Okay. Now, lastly, because I'm looking at all the cards here and trying to tune in before I forget, if this is not your story, readers pick up on different stories, so please don't try to make it fit. Check back in later and I may have another storyline that will resonate with you. All right, well, the Knight of Wands is here, and we know what that can be. It's fast forward energy. It's in and out energy. Fast moving energy. In and out. It's also known as the player card. Now, this is a love reading, so I have to sort of err toward the fact that that is maybe who you were dealing with, because we asked what has happened and what's going on with you. Now, let me see, do I have, yes, I thought so. Okay, I have a Queen and an Empress here. There could have, well, and also let me mention that this particular deck, I don't have reversals here. I'm not reading this deck with reversals. So I may want to go and clarify, but the storyline just off the top of my head is, there was some, I'm reading the energy of this card is, she's angry, and that is not the typical upright meaning of the Queen of Swords, but it feels like it's in reverse to me. So something that this player did, you got angry and upset. There was some arguments maybe that happened there because I think you were making plans. You were hopeful, but then something broke your heart. Presumably this player back here. So now you've got your guard up. You're looking forward to what your wishes and hopes could be. You now know your self-worth, your value. I consider this Empress to be you. And you're ready to communicate that to the world. You're moving forward. Again, this is the fastest moving energy of the Tarot, the Eight of Wands. Well, that and the Chariot, I should say. And I think you're ready to communicate that to this king. Okay, so you may, because what's at the bottom of the deck here? Two of Cups. You can't ignore that. Let me finish the storyline here. You may be getting ready to communicate No, wait a minute. Hold on. Let me read that. Because of the question, I am thinking about the question I ask. I have to always be mindful of the context based on the question I ask. I believe what's in your heart. Either you told this king, I believe you've communicated to this king that who may have options here and who may have collaborated with someone else, that you will no longer be an option. That if he loves you, he has to come to you correctly with this Two of Cups. There is obviously love here between you two. Yeah, you want justice in this relationship. You want justice. This is what you've told your king here, that you want justice. But you see, I know the Empress is not a queen. She's all the queens rolled into one, but I have two feminines and a masculine here. So that's between that and the Three of Pentacles that leads me to believe that maybe there was somebody else in the mix here. Now, I think this is communication. So you have communicated this news that you're going to move on. You're going to move on because of all this conflict that you've had. So I'm just talking about what's happening, or either what is happening or what has happened. That you don't want to deal with this conflict anymore, and you're getting a new perspective in your life because of a tower moment. You had a tower moment here. Somebody here, you and your person apparently had a tower moment because somebody was at there was a stalemate here, probably between you and this king. And somebody got left out in the cold. Now this, I don't know which one of you, if you left this person or this person left you out in the cold, but judging by the fact that there are two queens here and one king, I think he's the one that, he had to, he was the one that was at a crossroad, but that also left you at a crossroads. If he wasn't making up his mind here, then that about what his Ten of Cups was and what he wanted, then that very well could have meant you were moving on. And this is somebody who's this is the Miser card. They're holding on. Yeah, I feel like this is your person here, was holding on to something that was toxic. Yeah. And so I feel like this card applies to both of you, especially to you, Divine Feminine, because we asked about you. Yes. You're going in, you're now pulling back, you're reserving your energy, you're being reflective, you're going within, focusing on your self-worth, focusing on the love, your cup of love. Now, we'll say this. Yeah, this is, again, we've got too many queens here and only one king. Now, we do have another king. I think you are saying, if you want to come to me as a king, not as a knight. And enough of this overindulgence business. You come to me with a good solid offer, or, forget it. And this is what I think you've gone through. You've gone through a lot of anxiety over this. You tried to manifest it. You've done your part of putting the work in here. You probably stood and fought and held your ground with this for a while, but then the truth came out, and there it is, and the truth was that somebody deceived you. Yep. All right, that's what I have there. All right, now that we kind of know what some of you are dealing with, and again, if this story doesn't resonate, it's just not yours. Go and check out some other readers. There's some really, really great readers here on YouTube. So, okay, now I'm going to use the stack for the Divine Masculine. Let's see what's going on over there with your person. All right, Spirit, show me what's going on for Scorpio's person here. Show me, please, what's going on with Scorpio's person. Those wanted to come out. Thank you. All right, and at the end, I will ask what the potential final outcome is for you two. And we're just looking at this in the near future. These readings are timeless. So whenever you are drawn to see them is when you're meant to. But my intention is for these energies to go out about a week, because I'm going to try to do them weekly. So that's my intention. Okay. Maybe I got there 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 more, please, Spirit. I like that magic number 7. Thank you. And 1 more, please. 1 more for my Scorpio's person here. All right, 1 more. Thank y'all for being patient while I shuffle. We'll take that one. Okay. Let's see. I wish I hadn't taken those other cards up now. Do you remember the first card out was the Knight of Wands? That's what you've been dealing with? Guess who's here? The Knight of Wands. Yeesh, well, tarot is a beautiful thing. I'm just saying. It is pretty darn magical. Okay. So what your person's going through is they're feeling very, very burdened right now. And they'd really like to put this down. The Ten of Wands is extreme burden, but it's, you know, it's the last of the minor arcana in that, well, no, that's not true. Let me say that differently. The tens always reset to aces, which are new beginnings. And so I feel like this person is at the very end of trying to deal with this burden. Now, this could be, it's in relationship to you, of course, but it can also be what's going on in their life that's, you know, what he's going through, like I said, that's not necessarily you. So the Page of Swords can be communication, it can be messages, it can be sometimes disappointing news. It can be spying, you know, checking up on you on social media, riding by your house, whatever. Let's hope it's not too creepy. He's also feeling very sad. This came up. No, it was 5 of Cups. My bad. Never mind. So he's feeling very left out in the cold. Now, this can be one of a couple of things. This is the family card, what I call the family card. This is the happily ever after. This can represent a family, a marriage, an institution, you know, the kids, the dog, everything. There's the wife and the husband. So it could be this person wants to lay down a burden. He wants to communicate that he's been left out in the cold, or somebody else has left him out in the cold regarding a relationship or a family situation. And now he's looking back at where he's planted his seeds, thinking about making plans, about making a choice and moving on to other horizons. But again, we still have the Knight of Wands energy. What's behind them? Well, there you go. I'm not encouraged by this combination. Okay, I'm going to take it back because that changes a lot. All right. I believe this person is saying they are acknowledging this is the energy that they've been in, this Knight of Wands. Again, we talked about that being in and out energy, somebody you couldn't depend on. They're here one minute, gone the next. Yeah, they're fun to be with when they come in, but they're also not mature. This is a knight. He's not a king, right? And he is telling me, I'm sorry, y'all, I had something in my eye. He's telling me that either he's getting single, he's out in the cold from this relationship, he's getting single to come and get his Empress, which I perceive that to be you, Scorpio. The feminines, the high-level feminines in my readings are Empresses. And it can also mean, yeah, okay, I've got 2 storylines, so there's more than one group of you out there. It can also be telling me that this person is saying they know you are single and very desirable. The Empress is all the queens rolled into one, and you've got lots of options, and now they're having to think about what the heck they're going to do here because they're afraid this cycle with you is ending. They're all up in their head about it. They want to turn this wheel. They're hoping for some divine intervention to turn this wheel in their favor. There's a lot of things that they can't see, and they're fearing. They're afraid. Now this is the truth. This king on this card looks very pensive, doesn't he? Now he's a king of action. He's intelligent. He's the king of swords. Swords are, thoughts and clarity and truth. He just looks pretty pensive to me on this card. So what I get from that today is that he's thinking about an offer. Is he thinking about possibly coming in and apologizing to you? Maybe he's going to try to step up instead of coming in as a page and be this emperor. But then guess what? Yeah. Well, we know the devil can be a lot of things. It can be being held back, restrictions. And the reason I say that is because it's what's right behind it. It feels like this person is being held back, very possibly, if there's another woman in the mix, by a Queen of Pentacles. We have a match here, King and Queen of Pentacles. So if your person is indeed in another relationship, that could be the holdup. But what they're saying to me is, but I feel like my wish fulfillment is my Queen of Cups, which is always, to me, the Queen of Cups and the Empress, or you, basically, in the readings. My Scorpios are the Queen of Cups. They're trying to listen to their intuition. They're hoping for reconciliation, but there's conflict. There's competition here. I keep seeing that competition. And yeah, and they're hurting. They're hurting. They love you. You can't have this much hurt about a relationship unless there's love. Now, this could tell me, I'm pretty deep into the deck, and I don't usually like to go that deep because the energy gets a little weaker. But this could be telling me, and I'm going to say, instead of saying they want to work on it and they're coming in, I'm going to say they're thinking about it. It doesn't feel very strong. They are thinking about it. They are thinking about transforming for a passionate new beginning. But I do not see that in these cards. I do not see like a communication card in there. So I don't want to tell you they're coming when I don't think that's really the case. Now, what I want to ask, which deck? Let's ask this. Nope, okie dokie. This deck. What is the potential outcome for this couple here? My Scorpio and their person, Spirit. Show me what, under the current energies, what is the potential outcome in the near future here for these people and that are viewing this reading here, from my Scorpios and their people. What is the potential outcome here, please? Give me 3 cards. No, this one doesn't want to talk very much. Okay, one more. Whoa, okay, all right, we'll take those. Yeah, well, your person's overwhelmed. They could well be juggling. They've got a lot of options. There's a couple ways to read this, so don't panic. They could be telling me, though, they are still juggling. There is an option. We saw those queens. Although they want to move to calmer waters because they are feeling left out in the cold. 5 of Pentacles twice. Because they are not single. This can also be, there's a codependency going on in their current relationship. Let me move these down a little bit. Someone's holding on very tight from their past. And there is passion. They're hoping for a passionate new beginning. Now, what I want to look at is that I know there's more than one way to read these cards for you. So again, different groups of people. If you're not dealing with a third party, this whole reading might not be for you. This could also mean this person is saying, I'm juggling a lot. I'm overwhelmed right now. I've got a lot of things going on in my life. And I'm very curious about what's going on with you, Scorpio. Maybe you have a lot of options. I'm really hoping that that we can pick this up, because I'm not ready to move on without you. I'm feeling very out in the cold in this relationship. Even though I know I can't come to you and give you what you want from me, because you want me to be single and you want me to be, single and ready to mingle. That's not where I am right now. I know these plans have fallen through and nothing's happening right now. This is a card of timing. So the timing maybe is just not right for us right now. I'm holding on for dear life. Excuse me. To sweet, fun memories of us in the past, and I still feel passionately for you. I want to transform this. This is change. I want there to be a change, but I can't come to you right now, and I'm actually feeling depressed or emotionally unstable about this. I can't put in the work that I need to put in to invest in this relationship right now. I want to. I'm thinking about, there's that Ace of Pentacles we saw over here. I want in my heart to bring you this, but I can't. I'm stuck. I can't. I'm just stuck right now where I am. I can't move forward. Yeah, and partly because I'm not learning what I don't always get this message off the Page of Pentacles, but to me this is a student in the upright, and then in the reverse he's saying, I'm not learning what I need to learn, so I guess I have to sit here a little bit longer until I can learn that lesson. But I'm keeping an eye on you. I am looking at you. Now, this could be you talking to them or them talking to you, so fit this as it applies. I am keeping an eye on you. And although our fortunes are not coming together right now, I am hoping, I'm feeling stuck. I'm not able to get a new perspective on how I'm going to make this happen, this Ten of Pentacles happen. Maybe I'm just stuck because I need to focus on my money right now. That could be a part of this situation. Five of Pentacles can also be, my money's not good. And I'm not losing hope, but I don't see the light at the end of the tunnel right now. Things are not clear to me how I can make this happen. And I'm really feeling weak, and I'm hoping you're not going to give up, but I am feeling like I can't keep fighting anymore, because there are just a lot of things that you don't know about that are unseen, and I have a lot of fear because of this toxic energy, because I'm being held back and restricted. There's a collaboration that's not working here, clearly, and my heart is broken. But I'm starting to heal from that. I am starting to heal from that. It's just slow going. And again, we have the King of Pentacles, which is instability. And again, somebody whose money is not good because of a failed relationship or committed relationship with the Queen of Swords, who we had the Queen of Swords in that reading before this one. Yeah, we did. Which I feel like is probably this other woman, but it could be you also, who is not happy. She's angry and she's not happy. And I'm afraid you're going to move on. I'm missing you. I'm sad about this, because I know I'm also remorseful that I treated you badly, that there was deception in this. But I don't really want it to be over. I don't want there to be an end, because I love you and I know who you are. You are the Queen of Cups. Well, I think that's a good place to stop. That's an abrupt ending, but it's a lovely story, and it's bittersweet, sad. You're not talking right now. You're not together, clearly. And I remember was it the last reading I did? It was, they all run together at some point. I think it was the last one. Might have been a no contact reading. No, it was the Twin Flame reading. So you might want to go back and check that out. You both had the Five of Cups as your first card out. So you were both, again, you're not a Twin Flame, then that's not your reading. And it's a whole other situation with couples. But if you think you're in a Twin Flame reading, you might want to go back and look at that, because you were both very, very sad and missing each other. Anything else, Spirit? Cut the deck one more time. Yeah, I've been getting this a lot in your readings lately, Scorpios. Four of Swords just says, take a time out. This is the card of self-sabotage. Winning at all cost. I think you're both feeling pretty stubborn about this, but you're also both missing each other. Honestly, I really feel that's it. You're both missing each other. You're both up in your head about it. Yep. Trying to be patient, hoping things will shift. I just feel like, and you both still feel passionate about each other. But this lady is curled up in the fetal position here in her little nest. And when you're hurting from a love and a heartbreak, we all kind of feel like that, don't we? It's a good picture, a depiction of those feelings. So I just feel like there's, both of you are just taking your time to heal, and, you know, who knows what next week will bring, but I don't see communication coming forward. Maybe you're both just trying to heal before you turn and look the other direction and move on, you know, or you reassess, or this person can get out of this situation over here if your person is with somebody else. So that's what I have for you today, Scorpios. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate you so very much. And if you would hit that like button on the way out, I'd be so grateful. Leave me a comment. Let me know where you guys are from. I always enjoy seeing that. And I'll be back soon. Thank you all. Bye.